Alright, time for my semifinals match of this month's REV GP because I got by during the quarterfinals. Anyways, I'm playing against Splitmoon, who is on Black Red Ruins. Oh yeah, seeds, right? Double check the seeds. Alright, I mean, yeah, I'm probably on the play. So let me look at this hand. Oh, this hand's really nice. Yeah, definitely keep this. So turn one contested passage, fetch. Yeah, let me check their deck. Do they have any discard spells? Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. They have no early discard, so I keep this hand and uh, I think I fetch green. Okay, what about removal? They have plenty of removal. Yeah, so then I definitely fetch green because I need to be able to play Wild Court Seeker. Then I challenge is probably going to die. And I guess I just hope to draw into my other sources. Nascent Light Vein. Well, I mean, I play out Leyline Challengers and just let oh, this needs to be. If I want to play on curve, I need to play Nascent Light Vein this turn tapped, so I can Wild Court Seeker next turn. What does that get me? So then Wild Court Seeker maps me, and then the turn afterwards I can Asahai. Is that better than trying to jam Leyline Channelers? So Leyline Channeler, what does it die to? They have some removal, some. I'll let him snap off removal on my Leyline Channeler, and then turn afterwards Nascent Light Vein Leyline. I think that's still a fine curve, because it eats up removal for my Wild Court Seeker. And it also forces them to use removal, like make them have it, stuff like that, prevents them from playing proactive threats. If they don't remove Leyline Channeler, then I actually just get to play Wild Court Seeker, and that's really good for me because it gets me towards Asahai or Fury Call Helion. And they're not going to remove it. Cool. So what does this guy do? It does stuff when it hits. Okay, sure. Let me just double check what it does. Whenever creature you control. Okay, so insta kills planeswalkers and makes treasures if it connects my face. Also, Nascent Light Vein. But if I go Wild Court Seeker, Nascent Light Vein can be untapped. Is that something I care about? Not particularly. Uh, Otherwise, I mean, if I had another land drop in hand, then it would matter. But since I don't, wait, I do have a land drop. Okay, yeah, I'm not counting correctly. Well, anyways, so Wild Court Seeker, grab Contested Passage. No point in keeping this thing up. Do I name red or do I name white? I think I need to name white for Asahai. This is probably fetching red, right? Yeah, so name white and pass the turn. If they remove my Wildcard Seeker, I think it's still fine for me because I don't think they can remove both Leyline Channeler and Wildcard Seeker and also keep Rip the Scale alive. And this thing does make a top treasure token, so they can't just play a 4-drop next turn. Actually, they can field test, and that wipes out. No, it doesn't wipe Wildcard Seeker because it can fetch at instant speed. Yeah, they connect with this guy, make a treasure, whatever. That's fine. And do they do anything else? If they don't do anything else, I just play out. Oh, all right. They're going to try to wipe the board, and in response, I'll fetch to make Wildcard Seeker survive and discard oh, up to 2. I see. Leyline Channeler is not going to be relevant right now. So yeah, I'll discard Leyline Channeler. And what do I do? So Fury Call Helion, blow up Lavatorn Fields. Is that the play? I'm not sure. Okay, more Fury Call. Yeah, I think I should just start jamming Fury Call Helions. Or should I blow up the creature? I think I should blow up the Lavatorn Fields. I mean, that feels better. I don't need to play Asahai just yet because, actually, yeah, I'm not fetching right now. Well, I should have named red with Nascent Light Vein so I could have buffed Wildcard Seeker a bit more. Because now, if I want to fetch white, I can't cast Fury Call. Okay, that's annoying. That's something I should have thought about. Anyways, so Fury Call blows up Lavatorn Fields, right? I do want to try to keep their mana low. And I'll tunnel the Fury Call Helion so that it doesn't get blocked by the Death Toucher. Tunnel Divider, and pass the turn. The next turn, I'll play another Fury Call Helion and blow up their Testament Hill. And that should keep them pretty mass screwed. They can keep making tokens off Keeper of the Scale, but that's fine-ish. Let me double check what hard removal they have, because I don't think they actually have hard removal, right? They have Chronicle of Extinction, so that's a sack effect. If they play that, I'll just sack Wildcourt Seeker and play Fairy Call Helion. And kill Keeper of the Scale, actually. I do want to get rid of that thing. Other than that, they don't have a way to kill stuff, I think. Oh, they have Ancient Conscriptor, which active treason's my guy. Okay, so that would be pretty scary because that means they get to swing with Wildcourt Seeker and bring back a land. If they do that, then I still am in a good position because I just Fury Call Helion and blow that thing up. Gone called. Okay, yeah, so that's probably getting blown up. Imposing Oddity, which they take. Alright, so that thing is a hanger backwalker, basically. I mean, not sure. I don't remember what the creature was that. Oh, they're attacking above ground. They can do that, right? Well, I guess there'll be a race going on. Death Touch. They give this thing Death Touch. Drift off. Ooh, nice. So I just get to drift off and exile both their things, and that's really good for me. And they have no good ways to blow up drift off. So yeah, I swing with both of these guys. Get back contested passage. I'm assuming they can't block any of this. Yeah, all right. So fetch planes. Deal 3 damage to face. So I am going for drift off here, right? I still need to deal with Testament Hill smacking me in the face for 4 next turn, but I think that's probably alright. Because if I don't drift off right now, what do? I Fury Call Helion blow up their Testament Hill. They still get to attack with Forgotten Cultivator. Like if I don't drift off here, then I wait a bit and then I Fury Call Helion their Testament Hill afterwards. I mean, I can Fury Call Helion their Testament Hill now, blowing up their Testament Hill, which puts them behind on mana again. I mean, unless they have another land drop, they can't spell charge that this turn. That might be worth it. I just wait until they have some bigger threats, so before I deploy more things. I think, you know what? Yeah, I've convinced myself to Fury Call Helion instead this turn. Just blow up their lands. So, I mean, I guess they can field test. No, field test doesn't do, it costs XX, so they can't actually cast it very well. They can, Chronicle of Extinction. If they play that, I think I sack the Fury Call Helion in the tunnels. And then I'll block a Forgotten Cultivator. It seems like that's what's happening. Yep, sack. So there goes Fury Call Helion. I'll get one more attack in with Wildcourt Seeker, which gets me a forest, which I can use Silver Song to blow up their mountain. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, it seems like my opponent misread. But yeah, so basically anything that turns into creatures can't get into the tunnels because they never get a chance to. You have to enter the tunnels as they enter. Anyways, I just get to eat up one of the Forgotten Cultivators. When did he get back? I didn't check. I don't think it matters too much. When does the tunnels close? I forgot. I think it's like you may close the tunnels. Let me just check the rules on this guy. Yeah, it's a May, so I'm just going. So I'll attack and then put Silver Sound Ancient in the tunnels. Use Silver Sound Ancient to blow up one of their mountains, right? Yeah. So I get to whack them for 7. Do I choose? No, I'll just blow up their land. Keeping them off mana is good. Okay, there we go. So that's game 1 taken. I'll bring Club Promoter because that thing blows up artifacts nicely. And what do I take out? I take what targets do I have for Ulfro? It's just Eidolon, Empty Thoughts, but I mean, it's Ulfro. Ulfro is good. Everything else is that sort of all of my opponent's other things animate during their turn, so Ulfro can't hit at sorcery speed. Do I need to bring in Brazen? I don't think so. I already have Club Promoter doing Club Promoter duties, and I'll board out a Forgotten Cultivator because that's usually what I board out when I need to make cuts. So this hand has Club Promoter on 3. That's way too slow. I need a 2-drop. This hand has no 2-drops. Do I want to go down lower? I don't think so. But yeah, I need to mulligan. And this hand has no land, so I really need to hope to top deck a land. But if I do, then I am in business. If I don't, then I'm in huge trouble. But I have 2 draws to get a land, so it's not the worst thing to try to get. Oh wait, do I need to bomb 2 cards? Didn't I already bomb 2 cards? Well, right. So in that case, I bomb Running of the Bolts because that's the less good 5-drop. So yeah, hoping for a land top deck in the top 2 cards. Well, that does do it. It's not untapped, but at least it does do it. And they're going to sack New Divide for a mountain. I mean, they can play out their 1-drop, right? Well, no, if they had a 1-drop, they definitely would have played it out already. So they don't have the 1-drop. It seems like they have the 2-drop though. Top decking and untap land would be really nice for me. I play Star-Studded or a Leyline Channeler. Well, now they have this guy, so yes, Star-Studded is never going to connect. So I should just play Leyline Channeler. Well, I guess I'm not playing Leyline Channeler because I don't have the right sources. So should I start working towards Fury Call or Drift Off? I'm definitely doing Forgotten Cultivator on 3. I think I should be working towards I mean, Drift Off is might I might want to cast Drift Off. Like, actually, no, I should name Red because Ulfro might be relevant, right? I have no lands in yard anyways. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I get to connect with this guy because I don't have a 2-drop to contest it. Not that I would have had anything anyways. They shatter identity and they probably get to take one of my creatures. I'm assuming they name creature. Yeah. So they get to snag, well, at least I still have 2-2-drops, so they don't get to snag both my 2-drops. Whichever one they take, I'll just play the other one. If they have the 1 mana, or if they have the shock with upside, then they get to kill my creature as I play it, which is bad for me. Oh, I have to choose. Well, in that case, yeah, I discard Star Studded. So they make a treasure token. They're going to be able to do a 5-drop. Do I get a land? No, I don't get a land, and I'm assuming this just dies immediately. Doesn't. Okay, they don't have the shock then. They still probably have removal, but at least they don't have the shock. They kill this, I draw a land next turn, I play Forgotten Cultivator, I grab a land off that, I still might have a chance. If I keep getting stuck on lands though, I think I just lose. And they're going to starter again. Oh, I guess that snags my Fairy Calhelion. But it seems like they're not removing my Gaia, which is a good sign because that means I'll be able to cast Forgotten Cultivator at least. Actually, do I drift off? Well, if they play a big threatening thing, I think I drift off it. But no, I need to play Forgotten Cultivator so that I can find lands for next turn. Are they using Shock with upside? No, they're playing Imposing. They don't have removal. All right, good to know. They get to smack me with a 4/3, right? Ouch, but it's acceptable. And they give this thing Death Touch. Alright. Can I get a land? Well, actually lands don't matter right now. Well, that is a land. So I play Forgotten Cultivator and hope that I don't get beaten down too much in the intervening turns. Wow, thank you very much, game. I'll grab the mountain because I don't have red. It's milled, right? Yeah. So, I play Magnet Elevate tapped, and if I draw the right cards, I might be able to spell charge the Forgotten Cultivator next turn. Otherwise, I mean, it's not looking great for me. They can smack me next turn too. So, mostly I'm hoping for a 5-drop off the top, or for like I need Leyline Challengers to survive and for me to top deck a 5-drop. But at least I know that they don't have shock with upside right now. So oof, yeah, that snags Drift Off. They can also snag Grand Consonance here. But Grand Consonance is far away enough where I don't mind if they waste some time snagging it right now, because that's less time. So they're actually just going to play again. Okay, sure. Yes, that goes in. That's my entire hand. So yeah, I need to top deck land right. Or I need to top deck a non-land card right now, preferably one that's 5 mana. They animate the entire board and swing out. I take 7, so I go down to 7 again, and that's not good. So Fury Calhelion blows up Testament Hill and blocks Keep Rep to Scale or Imposing Oddity, and it's pretty clear that they don't have removal right now because they definitely would have used it already. What else is decent? I mean, so the drop guy is fine because it blows up Imposing Oddity. Well, that thing puts counters onto Testament Hill, which is not great, but it's chumpable. I'll just chump Testament Hill with the creature. Wait, what? Oh, right, they can make multiple treasure tokens now. Alright, so yeah, creature top deck, club promoter. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Did I play a creature last turn? No, I didn't, right? So it's a 3/3 that chumps the impulse. No, Leyline Challengers has to do chumping duty because club promoter is trading with Keeper up to scale so I can finally get it off the board. Well, anyways, tap these guys, blow up this thing, and pass the turn. What? So I trade chump. Actually, do I need to chump? Not really, right? Well, no, they kill me if I. So keeping this guy around means that 5-drops are alive. If I trump, then that means 5-drops are dead draws. And what else can I draw? There's like nothing I can draw if I chump here, right? I need a 5-drop to get me back into the game. So why is this thing still a 4/4? I thought I already ran Oracle. You can also use removal here, and oh yeah, that just kills me, right? No, when it becomes oh no, never mind. Yeah, it gets spell charged this turn. I just die here, right? One. No, I can still chump, but yeah, I'm basically dead because there's no draws that can get me out of this. So, yep. Oh, I wouldn't have won anyways. So that means we're going to game 3, but at least I'm on the play in that game, so hopefully I get a good draw. Is this the low I'm going with? I mean, do I want to bring in Brazes? Braze does answer the early Keeper Up the Scale, and it also answers some runes, but I don't want to bring in Braze because it goes off the Grand Consonance ratios, and I'm actually not sure what to take out. Let's just run this back. Alright, so let's see. What do I draw? And really slow hand, but I guess it's good if it gets going. Well actually there's no way for me to play anything on curve either. I think I mulligan this. And this hand has a 2. Okay, yeah, I keep this. I keep this and bomb the Grand Consonance. They can hand attack me early to get Ulfro out of my hand, but that means Leyline Challenge survives, so then I guess I ramp towards Asahai or something. Alright, so they're not holding up the shock with upside. More Asahais. Well, hopefully I don't get screwed over by getting Asahai stuck in my hand. So play Leyline Challengers, hope it doesn't get removed. Or, actually, if it gets removed, I don't care if it gets removed because I have Ulfro. I care more if I get discarded because I need Ulfro to ramp me. Yeah, so I'm hoping my opponent uses removal instead of discard. Actually, no, if they use Shadow Identity, there's no way they name Planeswalker, so they're probably going to whiff on the first Shadow Identity, which means that they get a dead turn that I can take advantage of. Tyrant's Remnant. Alright, sure, I guess you get to whack me. Unfortunately, Ulfro does not snipe that thing because it's... Well, actually, I don't have drop, so there's no point. So I guess is there any point in defending Ulfro? Not really. I'll just use Ulfro as a damage sponge. So basically, so I play New Divide, I Ulfro back a New Divide, saves me some life, and that's up for Asahai next turn. And if I whiff on land, at least I can Club Promoter the Tyrant's Remnants. I think I'm happy either ways. And if they want to waste attacking to Ulfro, then I'm more than happy for them to do that. But yeah, so they do need to use removal now on Leyline Chanter to prevent the Asahai next turn. Do they have anything that can super punish me? They can't cast Chronicle of Extinction yet, so they can't super punish me with that. Ukran got banned. What are they naming? Helion. They did not name Asahai. Cool. They misnamed with the Skit thing. So let's see if they attack down all for all. I'm hoping they do. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm completely fine with that. So now I just Asahai M+, right? And that trumps the Tyrant's Remnants for a bit. Okay, I got the land I needed anyways. In that case, I can leave this untapped. So I'm going to get a white and a blue, right? Do I want to get... I mean, I don't think I need to get blue yet, right? Because Chronicle of Extinction into attacking Asahai, that's still fine. So this thing fetches white, and I'll use this guy to make blue because I don't need blue for anything else. Actually, no, I can't play the second Asahai now. I'll get my blue source eventually. This is probably more important because there's more important top decks. Oh, yeah, I can't double cast. Well, actually, I can't cast Fear Kahalion right now anyways, so maybe I should have just fetched blue. Oh, whatever. Asahai probably survives. No, they can Chronicle of Extinction me, and that kills Asahai and one of the white soldiers, but doesn't kill Leyline Channeler, so I think I'm fine. I just play Asahai number 2 and plus again. Actually, if they Chronicled me, maybe I should sack Leyline Channeler to prevent Tyrant Remnant. No, they're always going to attack if they can. Yeah, I'm fine taking 3 in the face. Well, that's Fear Kahalion. Do I get Asahai down now, or do I just play? Promo means I do nothing else. Yeah, I'll just play out Asahai again, because that seems to be safer. And the reason they attack down Ulfro is because it clears away for Chronicles of Extinction. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure, I'll swing out. Might as well start chipping them down too. So they can field test and whack Asahai down to 1. Actually, they can field test, whack Asahai down to 1, and also use the shock with upside to kill it. 2 Tyrant Remnants. Okay, I'm trumping, I guess. They also blow up both soldiers. There's turn 2. Nope. They're just playing imposing oddity. 2 imposing oddities. Okay, that's scary. Actually, no. They all get haste. That's problematic. So Asahai probably Asahai can still survive. I think I should make Asahai survive here. No, they get buffed. Yeah. Well, they get buffed and they also yeah. Asahai dies here, but they're running out of resources. So do I care? They need to run everything into Asahai in order to actually kill it. So that basically soaks up a bunch of damage for me. Yep. And they're starting to run out of cards that will let them spell charge. Because yeah, once they run out of resources, their creatures no longer actually attack. And what do I get? New divide. Okay, so I just club promoted the Fury Call or the Crown Guard ban, I guess. And how much can they whack me for next turn? 1, 2, so 3, 3, 4, 4, 8, 11. And I have to play assuming that they won't whack me out, right? Actually, how much mana do I have? 7? That's still not enough for a Club Promoter plus Crown Guard ban. I mean, Club Promoter plus Fury Call Helion. I mean, Club Promoter does block Tyrant's Remnants. So these guys can move the counters to the Tyrant's Remnants. Actually, I should have double blocked last turn. Like, I should have used that opportunity to get rid of some of the Tyrant's Remnants. Because I really do want to be trading down here. Well, I can still do it this turn, but now the imposing oddities are a bit bigger. Yep, I guess I have to do that. So, actually, I can also blow up Tyrant's Remnants and just not cast Fury Call Helion. Is that fine? That might be fine. Because blowing up Tyrant's Remnants means that I don't have to worry about as big of a... I'm fine getting whacked in the face. I'm going to try to cast Fury Call Helion. And well, I mean, that's a very enticing last card in hand, if they want to snag it with a discard spell. Oh, they have Field Test. Oh, that's really bad for me. That actually, I think that's, yeah, that just loses me the game. Well, they can't animate these guys, so these guys get animated, I have to trade here, and I hope to get some good top decks. I think that's, like, yeah, I have to trade. So yeah, I really should have traded last turn. Well, I mean, it's acceptable. It might get me something useful. Okay, what can I possibly get that sure, I'll tap. Actually, if I Club Promoter, I can't actually cast it. I'll tap like this and see what I get. Well, that's not very useful. I play Leyline Challenge as a chumper, yes. It also mills my last blue source. That's annoying. Alright, I play out my hand and hope to top deck something good. Actually, maybe I should have taken the land because then I have the possibility of top decking to the scale. Okay. And they can activate these guys. Okay, so I am in very big trouble now. Well, do I just insta-die if I don't block? So what, I take, yeah, I need to block here. So I chump here, I take 8, go down to 4, right? Go down to 3. Does Drift Off even do it? It doesn't, right? So yeah, that I didn't get what I needed this game. Or no, I did get what I need, but I didn't play well because I didn't realize that I had to, like I forgot to block Tyrant's Remnants. But on the turn that they backed out, like spun out at as high, I needed to trade with one of the Tyrant Remnants so I wouldn't take as much damage. Oh, Drift Off. Yeah, it doesn't even save me here, fortunately. Actually, I can hope that they have 0 cards in hand. Okay, so here's how I win. I hope they top deck a land, so they can't animate this guy, so they just swing at me with these 2 guys. So I survive with 1 life, and I top deck something else that's... Forgotten Cultivator flips me into something really nice. I mean, that is a line. Too bad. Yeah, if I traded off on one of the Tyrant Remnants, I would actually be alive here. Or at least in a much better position. So I need to run Forgotten Cultivator into the board so that I have something for next turn. Yeah, I take Forgotten Cultivator number 2 because it might let me flip into something else. It's still why is it still being a 4/4 on my end? Alright, so yeah, hope that they top deck a land. No, can't they just cast Chronicles of Extinction if they well, I guess yeah. Unfortunate. Didn't play super well. Got punished for it. I mean, at least I made it to the semifinals, so I did pretty well with this deck. Anyways, so that's the end of my this month's Rev GP run. See you next month, I guess, if I decide to play Rev again. Probably running the same deck, too. I don't think there's really anything that I want to change with this deck, right? Maybe some sideboard stuff, but I haven't looked through the cards, so yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyways, yeah, so that's it.